Hey guys, so let's get started. I have some dresses to show you what we're going to be transforming into something else. So my model will be here in about 45 minutes. I wanted to go ahead and get started on some of the things like the shells that I'm going to put on the bralette, but I wanted to show you guys first what I'm starting with and what I'm going to turn it into eventually. So if you want to see how to turn a regular mermaid ball gown into a mermaid, then keep watching. So this beauty is what I got to work with. I got her for $6 at Dirt Cheap in Fort O. All these dresses were on sale, and I can understand why, because there are a few irregularities, like a regular, it's irregular, it's not right. Anyways, so this armpit, it was just kind of big and kind of flouncy and stuff, and it doesn't really fit towards the model. I don't know if this was because it was supposed to be really folded up there, really like ruched in this area, and to make it look like the girl's got a bigger chest, but it, you know, if you can see the shape right here, bloop, it kind of looks kind of funny, but the fabric is beautiful. So for $6, you couldn't buy this much fabric. Ignore my computer desk in the back. It's really, really messy. But originally it was around $60, $70, $80. So this is what we've got here that we're going to work to make the tail out of. This is the bra that we're going to be working with. It's just a general thrift store bra. It's actually really nice. It's really soft. Excuse her exposedness. And then what I thought was really cool was the breast inserts here, and then when you flip this outside, it's really cool. Like, I think it makes a really neat texture there. So I may actually keep the sleeves but pin them in a different way so that they add to the texture of the tail. Maybe it'll look like extra little fins or something here. A neat little design there, or maybe even pull this up a little bit. We'll see. But anyways, this is what we're working with, and what we're going to do is we're going to take some shells that I got at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to hot glue those babies and stitch them onto this bralette, and then we're going to take some more shells and we're going to drape them around the back here to kind of make a little long drape thing. My mannequin almost fell over. But that is the goal. Please ignore my messy house. Alright, so I'm going to show you a little progress here. This is what the bralette's looking like right now, looking right now. Jeez Louise. And I have stitched, since these are like the Dollar Tree ones, I've stitched here, 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 all the way around these 3 holes, which makes it great because it was one of those little hula party ones. And these are actually real shells that I have hot glued. I don't know if you can see that. Boop. Let's get a focus. That I've hot glued around those edges there, and here, and here. So this is progress so far. Check it out. I'll tune back in with you. Alright, and so here is the finished product of the bralette. I'm going to turn this around. No, I'm just going to go around it. And that's Emma over there. And this is the back. Let me get a little more space back there. It's nice and drapey. Let's turn that light up some. There we go. And this is this side. And Emma helped me put on all these shells so they could get done faster while I was doing the skirt. And here's Emma. Hey! We're about to go do Emma's makeup so that she can get into her tail and get our tails out of here. Bye! Bye! Hey everybody, so we're gonna do the makeup for Emma. She just got on foundation right now, and the only thing that she has, it's the Tarte, right, that you use this time?
I used this.
Oh, okay. Oh, the primer? Oh, okay. So she used NYX Photo Loving Primer. See if you can see that right there. That's what she used first, and then she went ahead and did her foundation. Emma is vegan, so this foundation is vegan, and so if you want to know of a good foundation that is vegan and cruelty free, and you said it also helps your skin out too, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. This is Tarte's Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation in here, and it's light enough for Emma's super pale face.
Also yellow undertone.
Also yellow undertone, so that's great. So what she's already got on, I'm going to go ahead and set her face with powder since she already has foundation on, and I'm just using the Airspun Loose Face Powder. That. So we're going to do a quick dusting of it just to get it all set so it doesn't run everywhere when we move on to the next part. Okay, just a light dusting. We've only got like not long, maybe 20 minutes before we have to head out and leave. So I'm kind of rushing this, but that's okay. To contour, since she's so fair, I'm going to use this L'Oreal eyeshadow actually, because it's got that nice taupe color. It's in 203, which is Cafe au Latte, right there. And we're going to use that to snatch her face real good. So we're going to go in, do some contour. I really want to keep this look super natural because of the whole mermaid deal. I don't want it to look overly done, overly processed. I just want all her features to stand out really well. Okay, and we're going to take this little eyeshadow brush, bloop, we're going to contour her lids a little bit to give her a little bit more depth because she's got really hooded eyes. A little further above where her natural lid is to give it more of like a roundness. And a little higher up there. Like I said, we're not doing a ton. And you can kind of see the difference there already, that it raises it up just a little bit. Let's do that. We need to recreate go more and do it again, do a tutorial on it after we did a picture last time.
I need to go back to the higgins on you.
Yes, yes, we totally forgot about that. Alright, so now she's got a little bit more depth there. I'm actually going to go underneath the eye here. Add a little bit more depth and kind of puffiness there to give that really sweet sort of doe-eyed look. I don't know if you can tell as much. The light's kind of going down here right now. Add a little bit of depth there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to add some Hot Mama, and I got this in my Ipsy Glam bag, and it's so cute. It's like a perfect little rosy coral color. We're just going to very lightly go along the apples of the cheeks and a little on the nose. I know that sounds weird, but when you put a little bit of blush towards the nose area, it makes you look younger and kind of fresher and sweeter. That little bit of color helps a lot when it comes on screen. And when we do photography, I always like to go a little bit more ham on the makeup than I normally would. This is Rose Radiance by Bare Minerals, just to give a little bit also more shine on top of that. A little much. Talk about going ham, but that's okay. If you go a little bit too much, you can always take it back. Just take some of that powder and dust it on out. Now I told Emma too that I wanted her to be all shiny. Is this your gel liner? Yes. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a gel liner, but not much. Just to emphasize her eyeline a little bit more. And make her lashes look a little bit fuller. And like I said, I'm rushing this a little bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just lining them a little bit, and I'm going to take this little liner brush and I'm going to smudge it out. Smudge, 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 smudge. we're not going for that perfect sort of look. Also, we don't want it running all down her face if she inevitably gets into the water. She also already has on mascara too. Can't see it? Oh yeah. Smooth that out just a little bit more. Alright, so we're back with highlighter, and I'm using this Revolution. I love this one. It is in Peach Lights, and I didn't want to go more the gold route because I didn't want it to look as fake, and I find that this one looks a lot more natural when applied than the gold tone highlighters, especially with people as fair skin as Emma. I do just want like a nice shimmery glow, but not too much. We're going to hit all the high points of her face, Cupid's bow, chin, tip of the nose, and up. Same with the inner corner of the eyes, and just very lightly press that in there. And then we're going to hit the tops of the brow. You see how glowy? Turn your face side to side, Emma. Very glowy. All the high points are hit and lit. Now, we definitely want her to look dewy and more glowy, so we're going to use this NYX Dewy Finishing Spray right here. So close your eyes for me, Emma. It's super hard not to flinch with this stuff flying in your face. You definitely want to get those cheek areas. We're going to let that dry. It's a lot right now. Little hair right there. Okay. I'm going to just dab it with this brush. Kind of put everything in its place. Then I'm going to go get some glycerin and put it on those places that I really want to be extra shiny, just extra. I'm going to turn this down a little bit, see if you can see the highlight a little bit better. Turn your face here and there. See that highlight tops and bottoms? Alright, we're going to turn up the light a little bit more. And for the lips, we're going to go really natural too. This was Liquid Catsuit in Rebel Rose. And for $2.99, $3.99, which is I think what this lipstick is, it is fantastic for a matte lipstick. And again, we want to go really natural. I like this pink tone because the tone is the same color as the pinks in the shells on the bralette. And we're going to just start at the center of her lip and really just lightly tap and work out, because we want it to look like her lips are just naturally this color and not like we've done anything to them really, to give that nice ombre effect. Normally we'd blow up Emma's lips like ginormous for things, but I want them to look a little bit more natural. Perfect. Alright, so we've got the basis of the makeup done. I'm going to get the glycerin to show you the difference in that. Hold on. Alright, so what we're going to do, this is glycerin. It's an emollient, and it's a vegetable base, so Emma can use it. It's a soothing and moisturizing agent in creams and lotions. And it is perfect because it's got that like goopy consistency to do a really shiny wet look. So we're going to go on the tops of her cheeks, and we're going to bring this with us to retouch as we go. Forehead. See, I like how it almost like looks like little drops of water. I'm going on the bridge of the nose, forehead. Here. And the top of the lip, the same place we would highlight. We can also use this on her body and the arms and stuff like that too. So let's see if we can see that. Let's turn this down a little bit. Side to side. Oh yeah, see that pretty glisten there? Gorgeous. All right. So I think we're ready to go take pictures. Let's go to the car. Yay! Bye. Favorite mermaid moments of love.
Favorite mermaid moments. I mean, Jonathan and I had this conversation about The Little Mermaid, and so we were talking about obvious reasons why Pocahontas is my favorite Disney princess.
Right.
But The Little Mermaid, we were talking about it, and we were like, she's so bubbly, haha, because she's a mermaid.
Yeah.
But like, she gives up her identity to be with some guy.
I don't like that.
No. So I was like, she's really cute and everything, and the movie's adorable, you know, and you love it. You love Prince Eric, obviously.
I mean, those
But,
pimples.
right. And so, but she gives up being a mermaid to be with a guy
That she doesn't even know.
That she doesn't know. So I'm like, yeah, that's a little less than inspirational.
But then also she's 16.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of true to love. Like a 16-year-old like fantasizing over this guy, and then
But they get married.
I know, which is crazy. That's like the 1 in a million. That's what makes it a fairy tale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Prince Eric.
But you know how the original ends, right?
That she cries or something?
No. So the original, the Hans Christian Andersen. So the evil sea witch gives her legs, but instead of I don't think she loses her voice. Instead, every time she walks, it feels like she's walking on shards of glass. Like that's how it works
That
with her
was
legs.
her punishment.
Yeah. And then
Oh my gosh.
so the whole Vanessa of it all, which her
She's
name's not Vanessa in the book. I may get this wrong, but he does fall in love with her, this other girl. And so because he
Not
falls
Vanessa,
yeah.
and not the disguised sea witch.
Right. It's this I don't know if it's like
He just falls for another
yeah,
girl.
I don't know if it's the other girl, the sea witch, it's one or the other, but he falls in love with someone else, and that ruins the spell for her. And so the witch says you can either kill him and stay human, or you're going to turn into sea foam. And she chooses to turn into sea foam instead of kill the man that she loves to love somebody else. Isn't that terrible?
Listen, don't fall for a man that doesn't love you.
Yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
Don't.
No, and don't give up your tail. That has so many more than just that one.
Listen, don't
give up your tail.
and don't give up your voice.
Oh yeah,
I mean, don't kill people, but sea foam.
yeah.
Just don't make deals like that. Just don't. So the mermaids in Peter Pan,
Oh yeah.
they're jealous. They're his side chicks. There's like a whole half dozen of side chicks in this lagoon, and Wendy loves. That's in the song. She says, "I'll dream of a mermaid lagoon," and she gets there, and they try to drown her
Yeah.
because they're jealous of her.
I
Even though we
love
all
that.
know Peter Pan is not loyal to anybody, so there's nobody that you need to be jealous of. You just need to be mad at yourself for even being associated with them.
Please.
So they try to drown her, and they're really cute. I like the mermaids in Fantasia.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Also, the mermaids in Harry Potter. I love the Goblet of Fire. That's the
Yes.
best Harry Potter movie. If you have a different opinion, I don't want to know about it because the Goblet of Fire is the best. Okay. They
Yeah,
have
it was
mermaids,
weird.
and he has to go sit in the bathtub with Myrtle, and that's so
That was
hilarious.
cool.
But when he takes the, I think it's gillyweed from
Yes,
Neville,
yeah.
and so
They can swim. And
yeah. But listen, they get down there. The mermaids in that one are vicious, and they look more like fish. They have webbed fingers.
and their faces are like
Yeah.
almost monkeyish.
Yeah, not really cute.
They're like sea monkey mermaids.
Sea monkey mermaids, that's true. And they're cutthroat. They have people captured. And so, spoiler alert, Harry gets down there and he has to choose between saving whatever the girls' school is called.
Ravenclaw.
No, the girls' school that comes in. They're like French.
Oh, I forget.
I don't know what it's called. Anyways, the girl that's competing, her sister is down there and she was supposed to save her, but she was gonna die, so she had to go back to the top. So her sister was gonna die. Like, it's really her sister. She's really gonna die. Like, this is the Goblet of Fire. These are not just school names.
Yeah, this is like
And so, Victor, whatever his name,
Crumb.
yes, he had to save Hermione. Like, how did Hermione get pulled into this? This is not even a real crush between them, okay? Why is she underwater? How did she get her smart self into this? I don't want to know. But
You can follow Emma on Instagram. And
my Instagram name is @MissEmmaPowell.
I thought it was Emma Love Jesus.
I changed it because it sounded like I wasn't being serious about Jesus.
Oh, okay. That makes
Jesus
sense.
is still in my bio, but it didn't sound serious enough. Like, I wanted people to take me seriously.
Yes.
Not like I taught Sunday school.
And I'm trying to see if I think this might be the pull off. No, not it. Not it. No, that's just a random off ramp. Yeah. So what is it again? Hashtag Miss Emma Powell
@MissEmmaPowell.
Miss Emma Powell, and then you can follow her on Snapchat.
Don't add me on Snapchat.
Don't add her
I
on.
only have like 30 friends on Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
I
She
don't post anything
She
cool.
don't want to get none of those naughty pictures that
Yeah, I really
people
don't.
tend
I'm
to
not interested.
send up there.
Do not send them. I will block you.
Yes. And also,
Yes, it.
yeah, and don't, yeah, only stalk if you're being like chill about it, not like. So one of my friends has this follower, and don't say names if you know the name of the person. So she has this follower, and he's always commenting on her stuff, and he's always like, "My beautiful doll, my so and so lady, will you play more this for me?" Da 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 da.
Oh, gosh.
And it's like
Yeah, I know what you're
really,
talking about.
really creepy, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah, I see him in Ingles, and Ingles is a grocery store. I see him in Ingles, and I run, girl. He ain't even interested in me.
Oh,
But
he's a real person that lives like near us.
I'm pretty Sure.
What? I thought he was just like some random internet
Well,
guy.
I'll have to ask you that if we're talking about
Okay.
something.
Okay. Scary. Okay, this is
What
it.
we're done.
What does that say? What does that say? Chickamauga.
Campaign.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's not as pretty as I thought it was going to be. It didn't look as pretty as when Donna was taking pictures. Maybe it's further up.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the dark right now. This is where we're at. Flip this sucker around. It looks not like much. Not like much. But maybe it'll make some pretty pictures. Let's see. Here we are. Yay! We're back home and we're done filming and shooting, and so we just I guess this is the end of the video, and we're gonna put the pictures in at the end. If you have any questions, photographers, if you have any questions about what I shot or so on and so forth, you can. If you have any questions about the outfit, you can. So just pop them down in that little question or little comments areas, questions, comments, concerns, whatever, all down below, and I'll answer anything. And stay tuned for our next project, which might be Wonder Woman. So,
I hope so.
bye.
Bye.